Oh, I mean, it feels like forever since I streamed my actual gameplay, so it's kind of nice to be back in that position. We're gonna be playing oh, what's the word for it? We're gonna be playing KAGI, my own league, I guess. Alrighty, right. Hey, Barry. Sweet, thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. So yeah, so what are we playing today? That is a great question, and I'm glad that you asked. And I have no idea. Is the long and short of it. We do have a message here from DD Dude, and just tell him just 1 second, and I'll be right in. Got some cool decks here. I've got this on the wrong screen, so I actually can't see chat or anything. Professional streamer, by the way. Lots of decks here. Oh, the top ones. I'm not really big, like huge, like bring your really good decks. I actually like Mechanical Streamer the Gate. This is a really fun one. I like this one to bring for adaptive. This is pretty interesting too. Not really my favorite. Silmus is actually really good. Like Silmus a lot. I didn't know the Tide. The Tide image is literally broken on DOK right now. That's good. I think I honestly just kind of want to play the deck that I have a lot of fun playing all the time. I can either play this one, DT Best Set, Mance War Boss, which would be pretty fun to play. Or I could play Judge, which is always super fun to play. But I think in this case, we'll probably I'll play the DT Best Set because see that 12.5% win rate on that deck. Not an Archon deck, not Archon deck at all. But I'm hoping, I'm hoping it can be an adaptive deck. What are they bringing? I don't know what this is. I've never even seen the content in my life. I'm gonna have to read some cards. Okay, know what Solo is. I know what the Great Bounty is. I know what this... Oh. I absolutely love Leyland, one of my favorite cards. Okay, so this is a Word of Returning, Jervy, Triple Crystalline Harvest, Lithomancy, Consult the Bones, Flary, Invigorating Shower. Okay, yeah. What does this do? Each player skips their draw card step. Okay, at the start of your turn, remove a time counter from the constant and then destroy it. Oh, that's neat. What a neat card. That's cool. Sample 42C I'm very familiar with. That's a really good one. Deleter is really good. Ensign Clark, destroy friendly artifact. Okay, End of the Warp here. Recovery Operation, Refit, Reservist Jones, Spade Teller. So they got double Scorpion, double Infinity Steps, Carrion Worm. So lots of creature control for a decent amount. The leader's pretty good creature control. The prophecies are tails you lose, heads you win. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. They got these. That's neat. And then overreach, introduction, you lost. Okay. So this looks like a this looks like a pretty good PB deck. I think do they have artifacts I care about? Yeah, sample 42C in the I guess. I wouldn't mind having a really early Library of the Damned, I suppose. But I also wouldn't mind getting down a really early Ezra Pause either. I think we just gotta keep. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind getting down. What do they have for artifact control? Ensign Clark, that's right. Ensign Clark, and that's it, okay. We're gonna go into logos again, so we'll do that. Because hopefully everyone's having a nice time out there tonight. If you don't know, Orion is over streaming their what do you call it? Orion's over there streaming their Archon for EVR. That's a PV versus PV, which is he won game 1. Spoiler. But facing against Unfathomable. Always love watching Orion play. Definitely one of my it's such a treat to see him navigate decks. Oh, I feel rusty from everything. Gameplay, all of it. So we got Tails You Lose under here. The fates that I care about, there's like sample 42C. I'll go and read the cards after. See what they do first. Saying that they did, considering they did it first, do they have discards? I didn't. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. What just got hit? Oh, my worm tunnel. Oh, that's actually fine. That is fine. I'm a little surprised, but. So what fates do they care about? So it could be a Strug. Could be a Deleter. How does Deleter work? The most powerful. 180 and lost KAGI? There we go. There you go. You're maintaining the balance in the universe. I need to change this chat window because no one can read that. There we go, I suppose. Does that work? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, we're getting an old school thing. I just have my the built-in camera on my laptop and my headset because I couldn't be bothered to set up the other stream stuff. So if it's a Deleter, we'd actually want to ward the Skippy, which I think is fine. So how do we do that? So I'll play Logos. I will Skippy. We're going to archive Deanimator. Sweet. We are going to ward Skippy, play Ezra, and that is a... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. Oh well. Reading is hard, folks. Reading is hard. Reading is the hardest skill in Keyforge. I will say, it's actually, this deck is really fun. It's super slow, doesn't make a lot of amber, not particularly good. And that's what makes it fun. It is grindy. Like it will stop you from like really progressing your own game plan, which is kind of the fun part of it. So like it makes for like games that are grindy but not unpleasantly so. Yeah, I don't know. I just think the deck's pretty fun. I think it's a nice nice fun deck, nice casual deck to play. Recovery Operation. I think Recovery Operation, I was actually having a discussion with my teammates about like it is like a delayed payoff card, but I like it. Like I think it's good. I think it's something you're not. There's a lot of dead cards in Star Alliance. Got Dark Minion, all going on top, and then Crystalline Harvest is last on top. Okay. So they want to draw. They want to go into Untamed next turn. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. That is under there. So, like, what are we... Stuff's a deleter. This is fine. Yeah. So we'll reap. We'll hit Skippy. Strug. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, Ezra there. We got Crystalline, Carrion Worm, Crystalline. Jesus Christ. I only have one Deanna, right? Yeah. Don't know why I thought I had two, but you just never know, you know? Hey, welcome in, cats and dogs. Yeah, nice to have you. People are always welcome to lurk. They're welcome to lurk, they're welcome to pop in, and welcome to stay, of course. This is gonna be a big Amber Gain turn. Nothing I can really do about it. Nothing I really plan on doing about it. I think it's a very good draw to hit all 3 Crystalline Harvests at once. That's what, 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, so 6 Amber. Off just the 3 of them. Do they have a 4th card in hand? No. So, it's just like a 6-7 Amber turn. Which is kind of like meh, you know? They have no other fate effects in there either. It's funny. It's like having it's better than having triple sciences because sciences don't get an Amber for their own play, but that's all the card is, right? It's just science with a fate. So of course it's got to be a better card, right? It's a GG design. This Lion Harvest is interesting interesting design between the fate and the that's an interesting tension. Especially depending on what prophecies you have. Sometimes it's not relevant, but like with treat each action as your last, that's kind of interesting, you know? I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think we just call Logos here. Do I do that? What do I call Dis? Kind of like the Dis call here. So first, we're not gonna play a second one. All right. Wow. What are you gonna do? You know. There's the effervescent. You know what? I mean, I could have drawn it. There's a world where I could have drawn that. Keyforge of Key, it's turn 4. And again, like I'm kind of expecting to be hitting, right? Because it's a very low Amber deck. I'm sort of expecting with this matchup that it's gonna look pretty one-sided until we get to chains. If I get 2 out here, I'm gonna cry. Though DT, the thing I like about DT best set, this deck being an adaptive deck is it's pretty consistent. It's not, can't really high roll. It's got triple kabooms, which is hilarious. So I like that it, you know, I like that it usually doesn't surprise me in the reversal game, is how I'll put it. You discard your kabooms a lot, this deck. And like, there's an interesting discussion too. Was it you, D? Was DG Dude the one who was having who's the one who had the comment in the Sloppy Lubric server about how to look for consistent decks? May have been. Oh god, should I de-animate this bronze camp? Be objectively hilarious. It'd be objectively hilarious. The revival effect? No. Fair enough, though. I'm not really even thinking about forging my first key yet. But we could blow up. This, pitch the worm tunnel. No, I think we call Logos. First things first, we'll reap. Guys, pause. So, seal ratio filter prophecy. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, I know, Barry. What do they got? Refit, Jervy, Larry. Yay! Welcome in, Astron VIP themselves. Oh man, it is. I am dead. But what's good is that I'm playing Adaptive. Oh, I should have done that first. And I'm playing. Hey! Oh, welcome in, Martani. Welcome in. I'm playing DT Best Set. Oh, you can't see it because my camera. I always forget this. But the deck I'm playing is called DT Best Set. That's a custom named deck. And we're playing against a pretty good PV. I'll resolve this mouse. This is the second thing, and it won't do anything. So for now, we'll archive. And we'll archive our second effervescent, which we're not really that upset to see. Then we're gonna reap here. And how many discs have they played? 5, 6, 6 discs. No, that's just in there. 7, 8. So would I rather have a permanent quantum mouse or deanimate their dark minion? Yeah, it's a really rich topic about how to look for consistency. Like, this deck's super consistent, but it's not consistent because it has 3 kabooms. It's not consistent because it has multiples. Like, it has nothing to do with the consistency. Other than, like, you're consistently discarding, I guess, but or like, you know, the Kutsu's Air Judge is very, very consistent in end result, but the lines you get there, the paths you take are not consistent, but the end result is consistent. And so there's just different forms of consistency. You know, like there's a deck like you know, talking about FFG decks like Linus's Olympius. I think I'll do this mouse. Discard this. And there's a second kaboom. I have more logos than this. Not a ton. I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna try and hostage this shoot action as your last as long as possible. And this deck can do that. This deck doesn't necessarily play a lot of actions, and I gotta blow my nose here. And for people who are wondering, you know, you haven't seen me stream for a little bit, at least not like, you know, casual like this. And life's just been crazy busy for, you know, a while, too long. Work's been absolutely crazy. And just life has been super busy and just too much on my plate to sort of participate in leagues. And this is sort of my first foray back into it. This is my first league I've done in a long time. Is that double Infinity Strat? Oh, isn't that rude? I love that though. That's fun. So Dark Minion fights Skippy, pops the wards. That's fun. That's really fun. That's a fun little thing. It's cute. It's cute. Good play. That's just fun. That was Acho. Cats and Bugs. Here we definitely call Mars. We say no here though. The Crystal Hive out. Discarding one Kaboom. Discarding a second Kaboom. I think we want to blow it up, right? And we blow up the Fairy Fur. No. We want to capture. So we'll. No, I can't. I literally can't because of the discard pip. Oops. Ordering. Could have captured two. Should have played that first. Ordering. That's the rust right there. That's rust. Okay, alright though. You're getting a pretty nice disc turn lined up here. Where is that? Oh man, JT, you know. If I had a leg map Rustnar in this deck, it would be Archon worthy. I'm playing DT best set. Even when I'm not playing DT, I'm actually playing DT. Exactly. You know, I kept meaning for like since for 3 years, you know, I kept meaning to get an emote, custom emote made, that had that said DT best set. I mean, I never got around to it. I had like a little bit of stuff for it. I never got around to it. That was before animated emotes, though. So like, I think it'd be better suited for an animated emote to have like, you know, like an animated wave, like like a stylized animated like tidal wave, and then have DT best set sort of like flash on it. Concept. Can I do that? Absolutely not. But that's sort of the idea. I wonder, do I have there was one design I had, but never. While they're thinking, and I'm not thinking about the game. See if I have the mock-up, because that was on my old computer. I got a new computer. Doesn't look like. No, I say that. I guarantee you, it is. They revealed sample for DLC. Okay. That's a good idea too. For that though, I would worry about the transferability of the Tide card as a whole. Sort of like, you know, like I'd be like, I don't think the Tide card as a whole is like super transferable to the format because the aspect ratio and size. It's like you're kind of missing a lot of details, if you know what I mean. It's like I don't not like the idea. I just think the execution would be difficult to have look nice at an emote scale. That's all. I mean, otherwise, I dig it. I do dig it. So it was a Jervy, they archived Infinity Strap. That's fine. That's. Oh, we do have it. All right. So this is a mock-up I had made. Can anyone see this? No one can see it because that's not how. That isn't how. Okay, I'll show you all in a little bit. I just realized that's not how the Discord the capture works. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm happy to have that be financed. I will take handouts. Spring is still 2, so I can't get them up to 7. Well, mine fire first. I guess we'll see what is under this prick, but not after we see this. Okay, so first, the leader, lovely, absolutely lovely. We'll hit here. Shark Bait actually sucks. Not good in this deck. I don't really want you purged. I'm fine getting purged. What are the fates? Strug's gone. Could be a Bufo. Not worried about a Bufo. Could be a refit. Could just be nothing. Could be a Ensign Clark as well. Ensign Clark, though, I think we're fine to probably hit... Oh, brother, yeah, we're happy to hit the Crystal Eye. Ain't no way that's going off at this point. So I think we hit here. I think we do this. We resolve to gift Amber first. Oh, it's just going to be something that punishes it. Bufo, yeah, okay. Archive. Nice. There we go. Yeah, we'll get them to actually fix the thing so we can print clones. Make it so that it actually be financially and I don't think it's malicious. I don't think the reason like I don't think the reason they don't want to print clones is because they hate me or Quick Draw or DT as a whole. I just don't it not enough people would buy clones to make the work that would go into that profitable, which is, you know, understandable. They just need to communicate that. Like, stand by your decisions, people. Oh god, I want to skippy that with 4 amber on it. Never want to do something more in my life. That's okay, your Infinity Strap's gonna go. Okay, Ensign Clark getting played is, if you go to 6 here, we're Gucci. If you get a 5 here, or 7 here, I'm annoyed. Oh, maybe, yeah, that's the last thing they're gonna do this turn. They're not gonna reshuffle, which is good. So we're gonna forge the red key. Remember to stay hydrated, chat. Drink your water. Eat your gummies. This, we do not want to take our archive, not yet. What is this? This is Reaping? That's fine. So first of all, Harmonic Pact. Discard that Infinity Strap. Enemy creature, right, so I can't even blow that up to Oblivion. Capture here. I don't even know if they have things that affect archives, but we'll find out, I suppose. I mean, if anyone watched Lord Judo's stream today, they had real life DT. They had Captain Gale on Captain Gale and Spymaster playing Adaptive, and that was fun to watch. Gale obviously playing DT. it feels really odd to me. And like I don't know if it's like the state of Keyforge or if it's like the lack of other alternative formats. But it's interesting the amount of attention from non-adaptive people Adaptive is getting. It's nice to see. It's just I find it interesting. Yeah, house switches as long as no information, as long as the active player has gained any new information, they're always allowed to switch houses. Ah, man, a lovely land. Is it my favorite card? Probably. I think it's my favorite card. Love Lay of the Land. I am the mustache man on that. I am the art. Oh, right. When it gets back to my turn, I will show you all the DT best set. It's a mock-up, everyone. It's a mock-up, okay? The text is the wrong color. It's hard to read. Poor contrast. But I will show that. There is another window capture here. Yeah. It's pretty sick Untamed. I'd also Invigorating Shower that back. What I hit. Oh my god, what I hit. I do like Lithomancy though. I think Lithomancy is Lithomancy. It's a tough card to say. It is just like decent value. It really feels like a GR card. I'm gonna be real honest with everyone. Really feels like it should have been in Grim Miners. Is it? Damn it. We're gonna have to go logos. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy moly, the entire deck is untamed. Oof. Woof. Okay. I mean, I kind of knew I wasn't winning this game, but tails you lose. Yeah, I am losing. I need to rub it in. myself, Martani. This is what the email. Thank you. This is what the email looked like. I thought it was a nice idea. Like I said when I was muted, I probably want white text. Probably want the text on top, like white text with a black outline, stuff like that. But it's an idea, you know. It's an idea. That's what that's like a mock-up I did do. I talked to an artist on Fiverr about. That's why it has these hash marks on it. Not gonna just use someone's thing I didn't pay for. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Okay, what are we doing here? Hey, we gotta go logos. So first things first, we will EP archive, steal, board. But yeah, that was the original idea for the emote. I'm just very much not artistically inclined. I shouldn't say that. I like art. Consume a lot of art. Appreciate art. Just not naturally artistic talent. I say that like the people who are good artists don't put in tremendous amounts of effort and work and practice into being good artists. It's because they don't. It's actually a lie. They're just saying they put in a lot of hard work to make you feel humble. Well kept secret of the artist scene. I wonder if there's ever a world where they don't. Like, is there a world where they don't do the Untamed? Like, I can see a world maybe you do the Dis. Don't right? Like double great bounty strug, double infinity strap, bronze key like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, like decent. You're not gonna make as much amber, but depends what you need. You know, like, I wouldn't even mind going through this Dis a little bit to get some thinning. Oh, I didn't even realize I was gonna automatically trigger. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I guess you always put in. You always put Untamed. I guess if this get blown up too, damn, this Untamed's really good. I mean, this is one of the things where like you are thinking ahead to game 3, of course. Thinking ahead to game 3. Yeah, we just kind of gotta go Mars. There's like nothing else to it. I guess we'll start off with this one. Right. Gotta resolve the icons. We'll pitch this kaboom. It's a trigon. That's fine. We'll swap our widgets, I suppose. Let's get Capulet. I did read that right. I'll capture, hit here, hit mine. Hit Nephru. That's fine. Discard there. Activate that to assert dominance. Did me killing that Jervy matter? Not in the slightest. Is it a little bit min-max? Maybe. I just don't want them searching. They could search whatever the hell they want. They could search a crystalline harvest with a drop hip on it. Hell, consult the bones. Lay of the land. They could do the goddamn lay of the land. There's emotional damage there. But this is a pretty good Logos lineup. You know, if this was like turn 1 or turn 2, this Logos lineup was kind of fire. Right? You tuck this, you throw these out, you tuck this on the back line. And you see. Like there's a world where we cook. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess they can capture from themselves onto that. And for the sake of time, I would be inclined to concede. Is there a Bufo under here? There might just be a Bufo under there. But yeah, consistency is an interesting idea for what makes a good a consistent deck. And like, yeah, like this deck is like, I would not call this deck consistent. This deck has a lot of burst to it, depending on how the Untamed comes out. And yeah, and like it might have triple Crystalline Harvest, but I feel like there's worlds where this deck pops off a lot more. You know, I'm probably. Cool card though. I think that's neat. Never seen that card before, did I? And that's neat. Yeah, I guess that is the answer, isn't it? Hey, Fleximal. This is still game 1. They're on a PV called St. Quentin of Ice, which is a name deck. And then me on DT Best Set, which is the Neighbor Skies name deck as well. How'd they know? That's lucky. And I think my deck is fairly outclassed. Closer than I might look, you know, closer than I might seem. But definitely outclassed. Did you win, Floximal? Please tell me you won. I would be saddened if you lost. It's an anomaly. It's called the Constant. Oh, sweet. Nice. Have to catch you two later. It's called the Constant. Each player, it is an anomaly. It is the location. Comes with a pip, and it says each player skips their draw card step. At the start of your turn, remove a time counter from the Constant, then destroy it if there are no time counters on it. Play. Put 2 time counters on the Constant. Really neat card. I like it. So we can stop this check, which is cool. So first things first is we're gonna blow up this reservist Jones, say mine. We're gonna shark bait this. Friendly, ready, friendly, Mars your hand. If you do, put on Mars a different name from into play than ready yet. Yeah, okay. Gonna hit that. Oh, that's what I like this. That's what I like to hear. Lucas alive first. XD. Oh, yeah. Is it gonna break? And it broke. And it broke like it always does. Oh, you know what? You know what? New game. Universal. Now, is proccing the roll you shouldn't have with the graft intentional? So that's the real question. Like where you're like, I think it's you shouldn't have under there, and you proc the fate. Because if you did, dope. If you didn't, better to be lucky than good. Better be lucky than good. Skill issue. Yeah. Appreciate that. I should be going first. I need... Yeah, you need to go first. Annoying. This is gonna be a mulligan. Now, this is probably fine, though. Oh, I still actually have so much work stuff to do tonight. This is me right off. It's crazy to me too that Kaboom is a 3, and it's not crazy to me. But it's also crazy to me that Kaboom is a 3-chain whereby, because useless against enemy Mars boards half the time, and Amber Sky is not good for your own creature. Like in this deck, it's like not particularly good to archive your own creatures. No, I think I want to. I don't know why I put solo. Hmm. If I was planning on committing to the solo idea, I shouldn't have played Lieutenant Commander Trigon. Would have been smarter for me not to do that. Next turn, though, I do think... yeah, next turn I do go for... I think I just... discard... The thing is that the deck has a ton of creature control. Like DT best set does. It's 21C. So, like, if they're worried about a creature, they can, like, it's totally fine to just discard this. And I should have probably just discarded that. I wasn't likely going back into Star Alliance. Sue me. Watch it. That's going to be the reason I lose this game. Perfect conditions are going to open up this turn to just play solo and commit to the plan. And I'm not going to get there. Sorry. You know what? Quick draw. I didn't win game 1. That's because I wasn't actually playing the best set. I was playing the fake best set. If I was playing actual Dark Tide and actual Dark Tiding decks, I probably would have won game 1. So it is what it is, you know? Yeah. If you're live, which you should be when I finish this, I'll make sure to raid you. Don't let me forget. I mean, you're gonna be busy, but you know what I mean. Chat, don't let me forget. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Silly me, scheduling my games to conflict with watching by the big. So they know I have solo, which is kind of like a little interesting little thing, but you know what? So be it. Okay, well, this is a compelling argument to go into Star Alliance. This feels like irresponsible to not go untamed here. Play destroy your opponent. Fair enough. Do we want this? Or do we want
When you have the perfect response.
add? Do not want add. Yeah, I think I prefer something chill. Finally the Dark Minion. Yes. Gosh, very good. Very good. Oh man. That's funny, you're just talking about the constant. Oh man. Arnold Terran. Discards the Cobalt Cap. Hmm. Safe in his card. You exhaust the Quantum Mass here. So you exhaust. Or the Siri. Or these two. Depending on which one you think is depending which has more likely to go into. About 50-50, but I don't know what's in their hand. Just did it this turn. Well, I put Drew into them. See. Okay. So first things first. Crystalline Harvest. Crystalline Harvest, lay of land. What do we want? We want that bound. Ah. Damn it, I misordered. Ah, I misordered completely. That's fine. I will take the Clark. That's on me, friends. That's on me. Could have been in check, which is a big deal. Big 7. That's what we call sloppy play business. Choice. I think I knew that was coming, though. In fact, they didn't know it was coming. Very telegraphed. Very, very telegraphed. Very telegraphed. I think I'll do this. Start strugging. Ride the strug bus. First things first is we're gonna get rid of Dragon. Gonna get rid of oh, okay. My dog wants out of the room. we'll get you know, I wonder. Nah, not relevant. But I do like how this deck makes a lot, it presents a lot of decision points. Like this game makes you think a lot. There's a lot of little tiny things that you have to think about. Chain amounts, kabooms. You got to think about what's coming up in your hand because it's not super efficient, but has a little bit of efficiency. How much is your creature worth in the long run? Do you play Nephru? Do you not? Which cards do you archive? Do you hold a rise? All those sort of stuff. Do you hold an effervescent principle? What cards do you archive off of library? This is a fine, slow turn here on this. Just yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree. I love playing Nephru. Then archives a card. Okay, a lot of Untamed in here. I've never once in all my plays with this deck had swap widget be relevant. Which is so weird because you'd think it's got at least one useful creature. It's got two. It's got the Kaipax Encapsulator, the Cobalt Capulet. Both of which could theoretically be relevant to swap widget. It's never come up. It's also really good to bounce the down. There's a world, right, where you've got Downrvox on the field and like a Cobalt Capulet in hand. I haven't had a lineup, but man, that is kind of the dream, right? You bounce the Downrvox, you play the Cobalt Capulet ready, play the Downrvox next to it, resolve those beautiful bonus icons again, and then you capture two with it off the play. That's what you like. And I'm looking at a hand I can't discard backs. Don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah. Yeah, deal with those kabooms. Shark bait. That's interesting. Get a worm tunnel. I hit 3 amber. It's all over there now. That's fair. Yeah, you do actually discard all your own archives off the harmonic pack fairly frequently. That is some tiny value. I like that. I like that. It's a min max. It's a min max right there. Oop. Or a deleter. Okay. It's fine. I would. Right. So in this case, then I actually I don't want to lose the amber though. Always playing around and fighting. And while tails, you'll lose the deleter here. We'll get him in a heads you win, tails you lose situation. This is what they literally envisioned when they designed these cards. This was the scenario. We've created it. We've manufactured that scenario. Both are deleters. I want this. I want people to understand what we've done here. We've put the 2 deleters under heads they win, and we put a deleter on our tails you lose. That means no matter what they do when they play a creature, a deleter will resolve. So who's really won this game? In this match? It's me. Right here. I won Keyforge. That warms my heart. Delightful is a one. That's exactly what that's exactly how it feels. It feels delightful. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Do I have a crystalline harvest in deck still? Ooh. All right, I shuffled them in. Oh, I didn't realize I drew almost every single card that wasn't that still in the deck. It is. It's 3 crystalline harvests. 3 crystalline harvests, and then 1, 2, 3 accompanying actions. Oh, dude, absolutely not. You know how crystalline harvest is sweet. Crystalline harvest is absolutely sweet. There it is. There it is. Oh my god, they literally did it. And they literally did it. Yeah, that's right. No, three's a fine number. 3's a fine. It's like a better science. Having 3 crystalline harvests is better than having 3 sides. What you need is having actions around them to combo with them. That's the harder piece. Oh, they're killing. Oh no way, are they gonna dirty? I know it's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, they're gonna that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Nice little combo. This kind of donor box is interesting. It also puts it into play. It puts it into play. It doesn't trigger the heads. It's too good. That's too good. It's okay. I am winning though. I am winning. England like uh, 8 chains, 9, 8 to 10, that kind of range. Tremble's fine. I have any way to deal with a tremble. Yeah, where to. Funny. Won't do that, but. Yeah, we do play the untamed here. Yeah. It just makes sense. So we do this. That's a bufo. Fine. So we hit this, we guarantee it. Okay. So we want that. And then that. We want to hit this. We want to hit this. We want to hit this. What's in here? We will want to hit this. That. I wanted to hit that. I think Orion just typed goodness into the Slappy Labwork chat instead of the chat here. Or maybe I'm misreading it. But that was a casual. I mean, it was a 7 from a jumble. But I went from 0 amber to 23. So, I mean, Orion was over there saying that maybe that 3 was maybe too many, but I'm not so sure about that in this deck. It would have been better though. If I had it could have been better if I had just played that damn Wharf line. For some reason, I thought that was a scrap effect. That's a good that's value. No, I had the line in mind, right? It was because it would have been the top of deck was stacked, right? It was I wanted to do it before Consult the Bones. It would have been Word Returning, Harvest, 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 Play the Land was the top 5 cards. So if I had just Wharf lined them back, like we're cooking, we're absolutely cooking for the next turn. I just absolutely misplayed there. Oh, we're certainly going somewhere. That's fine. That's fine. Crystalline, crystalline. Bones. First, gain the that. Auto resolve. Auto resolve. GG. I make adaptive lobby. Holy moly. Yeah, thanks, got some dogs. Let's go to 7. So we got logos. We're just gonna start with the good old simple 42C dark minion. It's not best start. 2 card starts about a bad. Right? You're fine. You're fine with that. Yeah, 10 chains. Good boy, Cody. So we got Leyland Lane, County, Derby, and St. Clair. Resources will protect you. What is under there? It's a dark minion, right? Yeah, it's a dark minion. Funny. I can relate to that, cats and dogs. Okay. So like we're pretty happy with this logo start. I was really hoping to draw a little bit more logos. It's mildly annoying that we didn't draw any more logos. Now, this is a pretty good option here. Now, if we go back into the logo, we kind of have to see, right? They don't have a ton of efficiency. Lay of the land is good. So some of it's dependent on what they draw. Like I'm not right, like I'm not gonna mind depending on what they put on the board here, right? I'm not gonna mind necessarily playing this, getting the Ecstasy Siphon plus the Harmonic Pack. Probably don't even need to discard the our archives unless they maybe by chance archive something good. Very weird that happens, though. They don't really have a ton of archiving. Do they have any? No, they don't have any archiving, so it'd be me putting it in there. Jervy scraps, archives they land. Okay, and then do harmonic back. Yeah, I think this is a Mars angle. Bop this, jet this, that like that. I exhaust that once again to go to 7. Okay, so you got more logos here. It's good. um, I kind of need to hit more, and there's a good argument to go back into logos there. I want to move cards. You know, I figured we'd be moving 7. You know, I move 4 cards, so I think logos is probably the next play if I can get to it. Infinity Strop here is very likely. Really hoping they don't Infinity Strop me here, because I'd like to get this logos on board. Yeah, it's kind of expected. It's hella annoying. Yeah, I think there's a really good argument for having gone logos last turn. That may have been relevant here. First things first though, we'll Mind Fire. We still want there. Let's go here. What's that? Dark Minion, we need that. This, we discard. Exhaust. Yeah, I mean, is it? I feel like there's better hits, but okay. So here, I think we ping our Ren. We ping our Ren. No, I guess we intend to keep, yeah, some, we do here, 2 here. Yeah, that's how we. Do we draw? I guess we draw. So we're doing here. Capture, draw, discard. And I think discard the mouse. Friendly, ready. So then shark, Andalix. Capture, Monic Pack, ping. Fair play. Oh man, I hope this lives. I hope this Chauncey lives. Tired. I am fatigued. I didn't even remember to change this. Pretend it was changed the whole time. The 11 chains would have been fine. Thinking about it, I think 11 chains would have been totally fine. Probably better to go for 11 chains. They've had a pretty good start though. Second the deck with that and stuff, so. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna call dis. We're gonna call no on that. So first things first is we put the Nefru there. That's fine. Play this. Action. He hit this. Those. They've got Amber now. Mind Fire. Good camera. That's okay. These two. It's fine. Then we'll exhaust. Oh, that was something. That was a nice turn. Okay, okay. No, I don't gotta feel bad about it. Nice, nice, nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I tried to do that. I tried to do that last time. Okay, well, maybe we can still get there. Let's see. Ooh, they could have a Bufo under there. So first things first is we gotta keep bridge shots, a widget angle. Steal, take it, bingo, bingo. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, if you don't go untamed here, it'd be a little Land. We must not have a crystalline harvest. Yeah, Mars is the play here. And hope I draw the encapsulator. Yeah, that works. I'll reshuffle. Could be a Bufo. No. Likely not a Bufo. There's the Bufo. Never mind. Discards the constant. Okay. Gotta go Mars. Say no. Right. Oh, okay. That's something. I don't mind that. Yeah, no, that's legit. That's good. Because the thing, I need to get over the hump here. They can get as much air as they want now. Don't care. This is probably the turn I need. And maybe I can EP or something. Don't get that. Because they're saying they don't need the need it. It's a little odd. Oh, okay, so. This we discard. Left capture. That. That. Play that. Blow up these two. Christ. Or if they deal with this board, because if not, that's fine. Close AF game. They don't. Yeah, okay. This is actually pretty. This is a pretty banger of a turn. So Warflame's in there. Shrines. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a tough one, cats and dogs. It's a tough one. I got a lot of duds. Oh, God, I'm feeling tired. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, man. Very low energy. No, it's 10:40. It's 10:40, so it's not midnight. But you know, been up since 6:30 a.m. and haven't gotten much sleep at all this week. Yeah, been getting up at like 6:30 and going to bed at like 1:30, 2. So it's like no sleep. Okay, so they will forge. No, they won't forge. Easy, easy. So this is like an easy Mars call. They're not prophesizing anything, and I don't know if that's a misplay or what, but we gotta take it. So go, mango. Guess we discard this. Yeah, for sure. Discard that. The flary here? I think so. I could hold it. But I don't think that's the right answer. There's like a decent chance I draw that. If I... Yeah, and 1 damage doesn't matter. So I pull up the fairy, say opponents. You play that. And then we exhaust this. Okay, well, this is also something. We protected both our flanks for Amber, but I think they're going to last long. The Scorpions are going to deal things, right? Yeah. I'd actually like them to call Starlines, though, and take this. Untamed, yeah, okay. I think they probably trade the Bufo for the just. Oh, you know what? I can. That's a pretty cute turn. Might have to do that. To try and win on time, but maybe how it goes with the pace of play, right? Yeah, I made 2 flex mal, but playing as fast as I can, right? Oh, thank God. Do not want to try these fucking kebab. Does that do it? Word. Careful. Group control. Yeah, I think that does it. No, they got. That gave me 4, 5. So I'll lose 1. Okay. Take 1. So that's some math, okay. Thinking. And that stops that, so that'll do the next they can take me off is 4. So basically I have to count on them not having both in hand. They could have a Strug too, right? Could have Strug. So that'll be 3, so that'll be 4. So 2, 3, 7. They go to 6, 5. And then I get to draw potentially lots of outs. Let's try it. Let's just try it. I think this is one of the ways we win. Oh, and I can do this. No, I can't. Do I want this in our code? Or do I want it in the field? I think I want it in the field. There's a threat, so we do. Ah, fuck. G. No, I can't. Ah, that's what you get. That's what I get for having be such a long day. Do you have Oh, it's fine. Clock almost out anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna... No, it was the wrong sequence. It was the wrong sequence. But not... Yeah, it was the wrong sequence, but it's my fault that it's the wrong sequence. So... Yeah, so this is the last turn. So here we just call dis. We go to time rules. Or forge a key step. Then move to the time rules to resolve. Do mine there. Okay. This. Steal. That. That. GG. Well played. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well on time, but I can do all this later. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed that match. Really, actually, just a very good, high-quality match. Well played, DG Dude. Thank you for being my opponent. Thank you for being accommodating all the time. Now I got to go to bed, though. JK, don't actually have to go to bed. Actually, I should do like 3 hours more work. So thank you, everyone. Sorry I couldn't have been provided more commentary or been higher energy. Just how life is right now. Glad I could stream it, though. So I'll catch y'all next time. Watch out for more KAGI. Peace, everybody.